Good evening and welcome to Rock River Community Radio's broadcast of EP Sports. We're coming to you live from Prophetstown Gymnasium, where tonight we've got senior night for volleyball and recognizing both the volleyball and girls golf teams. I'm Scott Miner alongside my co-host for all of these volleyball games so far, Coach Ryan Winkler. Thanks for joining, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very exciting night. Exciting end to the JV game right in front of us there with a nice comeback, a huge crowd. Obviously here tonight to just honor and support all of the senior girls golfers and volleyball players. I think we have 15 girls tonight, which is pretty impressive that a senior class has that much of our participation. We haven't even talked about cheerleading or cross country for girls. So just love what our Panther Sports are offering for all of our athletes, and it's just great to be able to recognize a lot of our girls tonight.
And we'll talk about how the season's going and get you all prepped up and ready for the game as soon as we get through recognizing all of these seniors. Again, the girls' golf season came to an end here last week or maybe a week and a half ago or so with a loss. The team advanced out of regionals and went to Forest Hills and ran into a buzzsaw of a course up there. And Michelle Nosker finished just one stroke away from qualifying for the state meet. And Izzy Johnston just a handful of strokes away. So they both of them fell short. The team fell short of advancing. But what an incredible season, going undefeated in all of their dual meets, triangulars, all of that throughout the course of the year. Just a magical season that Coach Tickler was able to put together with these girls.
Yeah, just the work that they put into it. They excuse me. They won 2 Saturday tournaments, the Rock Island Rocks and Rock Island Allman have one together against the big schools, and they beat everybody in that. And then they won kind of a Ryder Cup style at Princeton as well. So they just had an amazing season. So much fun just to see the girls just having fun, enjoying the moment that they have, and just incredible, just a great job of them, being able to compete at the highest level all year long.
And we are going to recognize 4 of those golfers tonight as seniors, a senior-laden team. But Coach Tickler's happy with where the program's heading, and he's confident that they're gonna compete in the years to come.
Yeah, they have 4 seniors, but they also, I think, picked up 3 freshmen, which is really, really exciting to see.
All right, the first senior we're going to recognize tonight from the golf team is Ava Graw, daughter of Corey and Courtney Graw. And I just want to throw a special thanks out. My wife, Leslie, is stepping in and running the camera tonight. Bill Weber, his wife is not feeling well, so he had to cancel out. So thank you to my wife for doing this tonight.
It's going to be perfection,
as
always.
Certain it is.
Our next senior is Izzy Johnston.
Izzy Johnston is the next golfer to be recognized. Izzy's the daughter of Tim and Kelly Johnston. Try to tell you where these ladies are heading. I gotta find that. Plans after high school for Ava. She wants to go to college and play either softball or golf collegiately and major in kinesiology or exercise science. Izzy is planning, I gotta find that here. Go to Carl Sandburg and study radiology to be a radiology technologist. Next is Michelle Nosker. She is the daughter of Keith Nosker and Tina Nosker. She plans on heading off to play golf and wrestle at a 4-year university and major in pre-med.
I think Izzy's planning on maybe playing golf at Carl Sandburg as well. So, like I said, the love of this sport is following through with these girls.
The last senior golfer for tonight, Taylor Richmond, daughter of Trevor Richmond and Michelle Lukart.
I was so happy for Taylor. She came up really, really big in the regional. Golfed her best score of the year. That was the 4th score that they really needed to kind of put them over the top to get to sectionals. And so it was really cool for Taylor. All that time that she put in really pay off in the biggest meet of the year for her.
Taylor plans to head to Sauk Valley and to get her gen eds and then transfer to a 4-year college. And those are our 4 senior golfers. Again, congratulations to them. Now we're going to move on to the volleyball team. First one to be recognized tonight is Lauren Abbott, the daughter of Jesse and Amanda Abbott.
Lauren is the daughter of Jesse and Amanda Abbott.
Lauren plans to pursue volleyball and an athletic career at UW Platteville and wants to major in biology.
It's just so much fun seeing all these girls be able to come out and have opportunity for the crowd to really acknowledge them for all the hard work that they put in to have tremendous volleyball seasons the last couple of years.
The next one to be recognized is Bryn Brown, the daughter of Chris and Angie Brown. Bryn's had an exciting week. She gave her life to Christ earlier this week through baptism, and now celebrating senior night. Her plans after high school are to attend Mizzou, the University of Missouri, for nursing school and then become a CRNA or a nurse practitioner. Next, we have Sage Froliger, the daughter of Toby Froliger and Christina Froliger. Sage plans on attending a big school as well, Iowa State University, to get her master's degree in early childhood education. A little tidbit about her. She said a person who inspires her is her aunt, Taylor Froliger, who's a teacher in the Erie school systems. Next up is Shelby Hodgett, the daughter of Mike and Rebecca Hodgett. Another Panther planning to go to Sauk Valley next year, and then undecided where she's going to head after that. Aubrey Heisman is the next Panther to be recognized tonight. She's the daughter of Ron and Lisa Heisman. She's going to go to a cool university. She's going to attend Grand Canyon University and work on her BSN.
Her sister's already there, so Hannah's checking it out, making sure that everything is going to be great, and the Heisman sisters are going to take over Arizona, so that's pretty cool.
Next up is Eden Jensen. Eden is the daughter of Todd and Connie Jensen. Eden also plans on going to Sauk Valley, and she is going to try to play volleyball or basketball. Hasn't decided yet.
I don't know if there's a girl out there that has improved more than Eden over her 4 years. It's been so much fun to just watch her continue to stick with it and just kept getting better and better and better. And she's enjoyed it so much that she wants to do it next year at college, which I think is a pretty cool story.
Ashlyn Johnson is our next Panther to be recognized tonight. She's the daughter of Derek and Brooke Johnson. She's heading off to study pediatric nursing. Still undecided on where she's going to head yet, though. Kaylee Keegan, the daughter of Chad and Tasha Keegan, is next up. Tasha plans to go to college for nursing. A lot of nurses coming out of this class. And to become a derm nurse practitioner. Very specific in what she thinks she wants to do.
There's a lot of driven girls in this class, not only on the court but also in the classroom, and it really is a testament to all their hard work.
Next up is Aubrey Misfelt, the daughter of Chad and Rhonda Misfelt. Aubrey has plans to become a rad tech. Next is Lily Swatos. She is the daughter of Eric and Elizabeth Swatos.
Lily's daughter of Eric and Elizabeth Swatos.
Another Panther set to make her mark at Sauk. She plans on playing softball up there.
We are so fortunate to have Sauk and Blackhawk so close to our communities. It really is a great resource for a lot of our students that either want a 2-year degree or are really thinking about maybe trying to make a little bit cheaper route until they get to university. And so we're very fortunate with that.
And last but certainly not least tonight, Savannah Wubin, the daughter of Abe and Heather Wubin. And she's going to attend the University of Illinois to study dentistry. Nicole getting pictures for all of the seniors tonight. Great to see her out here.
Yes.
After that powerful testimony during Volley for the Cure last week.
And once again, I think she was in Chicago today getting treatments this morning and still here for all of our athletes. Pretty special thing.
That is your senior class for both volleyball and girls golf. Congratulations and thank you to every one of these ladies for all of the work you poured into volleyball and golf and just what you've done for the EP Panther program over all of the years, and to the parents, getting them to and from all of the practices and just being their support system for them.
It is. It's such a labor of love, and you know, I mean, we've all been through it now with kids at this level, and I mean, it's hard. It is really, really, really hard to give as much as these athletes have given, not just during the season, but especially out of the season, in the weight room, all the extra time, all the volleyball players, especially that have played in club for 5-6 years, to have it pay off, all the golfers spending, you know, countless hours by themselves on a golf course, hitting a little golf ball, driving themselves mad. You know, it's such a cool opportunity in our communities to be able to have our students be able to do this. I know we kind of maybe take it for granted, I think, sometimes. I know Coach R came from Evanston High School, and he talks all the time that, you know, 125 kids are cut by the time they get to be seniors up there, just because they don't have the opportunity to have that many spots. So we're very, very blessed to have those opportunities for our kids, and it's just a great opportunity at night to really recognize them.
It certainly is. And hopefully we have several weeks left in this volleyball season. We're going to set that up here in just a little bit. The ladies still need to get warmed up. And quite frankly, I don't really think that Coach Winkler and I have that much to talk about. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on to mute for a little while. We're going to get the camera set back just a little ways so that you can kind of enjoy some of the warm-ups. We'll come on just a little bit before game time, get you prepped and get you all ready to go for an exciting match between your EP Panthers and the Mendota Trojans. Good evening again, and welcome to Rock River Community Radio's broadcast of EP Sports. Tonight, we're bringing you live action from Prophetstown High School, where we're bringing you senior night for volleyball. And your EP Panthers coming in with a record of 30 wins and 3 losses and having just an outstanding season. They're taking on the Mendota Trojans, having a subpar season this year, and actually sitting right now at 0-8 in the conference. Your Panthers on top of the Three Rivers at 11-0. I am Scott Miner alongside my co-host, Coach Ryan Winkler, and I believe we are getting set for the national anthem. And right after that, I think we'll get set for the start of the contest. So we'll step aside and have that national anthem. That was Kennedy Schaefer, the great rendition of our national anthem here in Prophetstown High School's gym. A packed crowd tonight for senior night.
Yeah, this is what our communities are all about. It's just a special night, special opportunity for our girls. We have tonight, senior night, and then we have one more home game on, I think, Monday against Morrison before postseason starts. And what an atmosphere for our girls to remember for a really long time. This is really, really cool.
It is. And we will be broadcasting that game Monday night right here from Prophetstown High School, where the Lady Panthers will take on Morrison for the last home game of the year. And then we will be also doing all of the postseason action. Excuse me, sorry to stumble over my words there. For as long as we can. We don't know how long that's going to be until IHSA steps in and says that we can't do that. But for as long as the Lady Panthers can make a run, and we certainly hope that's deep into the playoffs, we'll bring you that live action for as long as we can. What do we want to talk about? We talked about the fact that the Panthers are 11-0 in conference. They've already wrapped up the conference title. Great job there. The Orion Chargers are in second place right now at 7-1. Riverdale right behind them at 7-2, and Princeton at 7-3. So Lady Panthers certainly in control of the trophy this year for the Three Rivers.
Yeah, this could be opportunity for them to go back-to-back undefeated seasons, which is a really special thing. Honestly, the Panthers kind of battling through some injuries right now. Kaylee kind of hurt her ankle going underneath the net the other night, which was unfortunate. So she's going to be kind of a little ginger. Ashlyn Johnson also kind of tweaked her knee a little bit. But kind of this is what you talked about last time that we were on, is how there's a lot of girls on our team that can be starting in other places. And at Newman the other night, without both of them, it was really fun to see a lot of these other girls have an opportunity and step up and win two really tight games on the road without kind of two of their captains and best players. So it's so much fun to see girls that maybe have put in just as much time and effort get that opportunity and do just a great job with that to keep the undefeated conference season alive and keep that momentum in the last couple games for regionals.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the postseason just a little bit. We certainly want to make sure that we're living in the moment here on senior night, and got a couple of games left here before the regular season ends. But the Panthers did get a #1 overall sectional seed, so congratulations to them. They're going to be playing in the Rock Falls Regional, and they'll be playing on Tuesday, October 28th, and they'll be playing the winner of the number 8 seeded Hall and 9 seeded Oregon teams. And if they're able to win that game, they'll turn around and play on Thursday for the regional final, again at Rock Falls, and they'll take on the winner of the Rock Falls, who's a 4 seed, and Riverdale, the 5 seed. So setting themselves up for a deep run. Just got to continue to play good volleyball.
Yeah, I'll be honest, though. IHSA didn't do us many favors. Rock Falls and Riverdale are, in my opinion, if you have to really look at it, we have 3 of the top 4 seeds in our regional. I know Riverdale got voted as a 5 seed, but in my opinion, as well as they play, they should definitely be a top 4 seed. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a battle. The atmosphere is going to be crazy. But that's what you want in postseason. And like you said, you have to beat whoever's in your way no matter what. You can use excuses, be upset about it. But, nights like tonight with this type of atmosphere and excitement really, really helps when the postseason comes around.
To be the best, you got to beat the best.
Yep.
And the Lady Panthers, they certainly have done that to this point so far this year. Just 3 losses. Did have one recently to Sherrard. That was coming off the heels of a Kaylee Keegan injury. Had some just dynamics they were working through. When you lose your setter right before that match, it wreaks a little havoc on the mindset. And I don't know that they were mentally ready to go for that match. And they dropped that in 2 sets. But bounced back and handled Newman easily on Tuesday night. Won in straight sets there. So.
Yeah, those Saturday tournaments I think are always difficult. You're playing 4, maybe 5 games in one day. It's the last game of the day. Like you said, Kaylee went down. It was still a super competitive game. I think the first set they lost by maybe 2 or 3 points, and then the last one by maybe 4 or 5. So set up really, really good for what's going to happen moving forward.
All right, a little shaky start here out of the gate for the Lady Panthers. Received into the net by Ashlyn Johnson. Looks like all seniors starting for the Panthers. Eden, Shelby Hodgett, Aubrey Misfelt, Ashlyn Johnson,
Lily Swados,
and Bryn Brown in the game right now. 2-0 your score. Mendota on top early. Good set to the outside, and that ball sails just wide from Ashlyn, and 3-0 your score. Mendota on top early.
That's where we are the best, is that net play. Right now, Shelby is doing kind of the setting without Kaylee in there. So she's putting the ball in pretty good spots. We're just kind of mishitting just a little bit right now, just kind of out of sync. Definitely, out of rhythm on what we want to do.
If you're watching the stream tonight, just like last week, we've got this camera panned out as far as we can go. And there's an ace just on the end, just inside the sideline there for Mendota. 5-0 your score. Mendota out quickly. We're panned out as far as we can go. We realize we can't quite get to the corners. We need one more row in these stands in order to reach that, and just ran out of room.
Good swing by Ashland. Put that in a good spot.
Good dig by Bryn Brown, who coming into today is the conference leader in digs. And that ball finds the back left corner. And we're going to get a substitution when Rinkus is going to come in. Shelby Hodgett will check out.
It's a really good pass right there by Lily.
Attempted kill there by Eden, gets stuffed at the net. 7-0. Coach Bram still not opting to take that timeout.
Really good pass by Bryn, setting up Ashland in system.
Good save by Mendota.
Right now they're kind of getting to everything. There's a good start.
Finally, the Panthers break the ice, 7-1. Ashland with their first kill of the night. Kaylee Keegan will check in. Aubrey Misfeld out. Shelby Hodgett back in. When Rinkus out.
One of those things on senior night, you know, especially maybe against an opponent that you think that you have an opportunity to maybe do some different substitutions. Volleyball is so hard. It's just such a feel and rhythm game. So I think now that we kind of have our summer rotation back in, I think we're going to start being a little bit more consistent on the offensive and defensive transitions.
That ball blocked at the net, but falls on EP side. Point to Mendota, 8-1. Looks like Leah Milam will check in. Kaylee Keegan out. They're going to, I think, take it conservative with Kaylee tonight.
She's still really ginger. You can see she's definitely not moving at full strength right now.
Ashland on a backside hit.
Nice dig by Bryn.
Mendota playing with some positive vibes right now.
Yeah, Mendota's completely been in system the entire time, and honestly, they're getting to almost every ball right now.
There's
really
a big
nice,
hit.
really nice back set by Leah Milam.
That's Shelby Hodgett on the kill from the backside. Sage Froliger checking in. Ashlyn Johnson out. Aubrey Heisman in. Lily Swaddles will have a seat.
I think Coach Bram's going to kind of work through all the seniors here in this first game and hopefully get on a little bit of a rhythm here, be able to maybe sneak one out and then try to finish them off in the second. A great serve by Sage.
Sage with an ace, 8-3. The Panthers trailing. Another nice serve and a second ace for Sage.
So one thing I always like about this Panther team is it doesn't matter really how we start. They're really, really confident that once they get in system and once they consistently hit the ball well, that there's not a deficit that they really can't overcome.
Sage trying to get a little bit too fancy there and throws one into the net. 9-4 your score. Elena Koch serving for Mendota. Aubrey Heisman with a kill. Good save there by Sage. Eden on a backside swing. Point.
That was a great get by Sage. And then that was a really, really good set by Leah. She knew all she knew was set as high as she could. Eden's going to go up and get it.
Okay, we got a rotation coming in. Savannah Wubin's going to come in for Eden. And then Lauren will check in for Bryn. We'll just rotate in. And Savannah will be the server. Bryn, our libero, will have a seat for a second. Good swing from the back row there for Mendota.
Shot by Leah, a couple good digs.
Good swing by Aubrey Heisman there, but sails a little long for the Panthers. 10-5. Oh, ball. Nice serve there for Mendota. That's Laylee Deneau. And a second ace in a row for her off of Aubrey Heisman's arms. 12-5.
Mendota's playing really well right now. They're hitting the ball really crisp. Once again, we're just kind of seeming like we're just a little bit out of sync. Kept it alive. Mendota's done a good job. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but they are hitting it to our setter, and they're taking her out of the opportunity to set. So the last 4 or 5 points, our setter's been the one that's had to dig, and then it's been difficult to try to get the set where we wanted it.
Wynn Rinkus and Aubrey Misfelt check in. Leah Milam, Shelby Hodgett check out. Wynn will be your server. And a nice serve.
They do a good job of getting to it again. There's a perfect pass by Sage.
And that ball is going to go just out with a tip by Lauren. Substitution for Mendota. 13-6. The Panthers trailing. Aubrey
Good
with a nice cross angle hit there. And Aubrey with her first kill of the night. Ashlyn Johnson will check in for Sage. Lily will check in for Aubrey Heisman. Big swing from the middle hitter there for Mendota. And that falls on the Panther side. 14-7. Mendota has doubled up your Panthers right now.
Mendota's definitely playing loose.
Savannah opted to try to hit that one. I think that one would have sailed long, but that's so hard to recognize in the back row.
Yep.
Eden Jensen's going to check in for Savannah. And then Eden will come right back out, and Bryn Brown will come in as the libero.
It's a good start by Ashlyn. It's a good back set. Brito with a good swing.
And Lauren once again pushes the ball out of bounds to the far side. And 16-7, the Panthers out of sync right now. Lauren on a backside hit there, off the tape. Good swing, and that falls on the Trojan side. Point to the Panthers, 16-8. Lauren will be your server.
One of the things that we've taken for granted is Kaylee's so good with that little quick set to Lauren right in the middle. It's going to be hard to get that tonight just because, you know, when you're not able to work with a specific setter throughout the course of a year, it's hard to get that quick set right where she wants it. I think we've kind of seen that a couple times where Lauren usually is ready to pound that one, and she's kind of had to go to a couple tips instead.
Lauren serves that one into the net. 17-8. Panthers trailing. Bryn checks back in for Lauren in the back row. Good swing by Ashlyn.
A really good swing by Ashlyn.
Good save by the Trojans. Good swing, and Mendota's got everything going for them right now. Up 18-8 here in the first game. And thank you around P-Town. Yes, Riverdale beat Sherrard last night. Riverdale's had Sherrard's number, beat them both times they've faced them this year. Number 2 checking in, Ella Brooks, coming in for Lily. Wynn also checked into the game, I believe. There's a good set and a good swing. Great save by Ashlyn off the basketball hoop. And a big swing from the outside hitter for Mendota. 19-8, and your Panthers are going to burn a timeout, try to break this momentum.
Man, Mendota's played really, really well right now. And once again, on senior night, I've been a coach for senior night for a long time, and you definitely want to reward your seniors for all their hard work and every single thing that they do for your program, because we wouldn't have a program without every single person. But man, it is sometimes really, really hard to try to find a rhythm on substitutions, when to use them best. I think Coach Bram has done a really good job. I think all 11 seniors have got in the first set. But it's really, really hard in volleyball to keep a rhythm that you normally have when there's a lot of turnover. And I kind of think that's kind of been where we're at. I think it's a really good timeout kind of to regroup our girls. Let's see if we can put together a little bit of a run here.
Eden, Wynn, and Aubrey Misfeld across the front row. Ashlyn with a little tip over the top of the net. Ooh, and there's a carry. Doesn't get called as much as it used to in high school volleyball, but did there, and that's a point for the Panthers, 19-9. Shelby Hodgett in for Wynn. Leah is going to check in. Leah Milam for Aubrey Misfeld, and Leah will be your server.
I just saw the official motion to Coach Bram. She has 3 substitutions left. That's it. So pretty soon she's going to be stuck with the rotation that she needs the rest of the game.
It's not very often that you get to your limit.
Nice pass by Ashley.
In the number of rotations you're allowed, but
yep.
You have to, at this point, if you're Coach Bram, you got to make sure you get the right personnel onto the floor, because that's what you're going to go home with to the end of this game. That goes off the Panthers as well, 20-9. And I think if you're a follower of any kind of volleyball and you're peeking in at this game and seeing the score, you got to be thinking, what?
Are you sure the score's the way it's supposed to be?
Good dig by Bryn. Good set, and there's a good spike. Ashlyn on the backside.
We are so good when we get that pass and we get in system right away.
Aubrey Heisman checking in for Ella. Ashlyn will be your server. Two substitutions left for Coach Bram. 20-10 your score. There's a good block at the net by Eden.
She was under the net.
Backside to Shelby and off of the defender. Point for the Panthers, 20-11.
Nice job by Shelby right there. Be able to put it in just a tough spot on the back edge of the court.
Ashlyn serving again. Serve to this back right side.
This is what we have to do for them. Is we've had a couple really tough serves that have led us then to get right in system. And if we can make them not pass well, and honestly, up to this point, they've been able to do whatever they wanted to passing-wise, but right now, Ashlyn's put 2 great serves in. We get a free ball, we're in system, we're going to be really, really difficult to beat.
Eden with a big kill from the middle, 20-12. Ashlyn with another serve, going right back to that same location. And a big spike from Mendota, 21-12. And you're absolutely right. When Mendota is able to get in, like you say, in system, they've been able to put the ball down on pretty regular occasion. Free ball over to the net from the Panthers. Ooh, that one might have gone long, but too close to let it go.
That was a good spot by Aubrey. But, man, that was a good pass, and now it's set up one of their best attackers.
And once again, A kill for Mendota, 22-12. And we're going to run another substitution, and Kaylor Pritchard is going to come in. Shelby Hodgett will check out. There's a free ball finally for the Panthers.
Good back set for Ashland in a perfect spot.
Kill to the back right corner. 22-13. Lauren will come in, Eden out. Bryn will be your server.
I think this is only about the 4th or 5th point that Lauren's played so far in the game. So hopefully we can kind of make a little bit of push here with her in the front row. It's a really good serve by Bryn to start. And a great dig.
And Aubrey Heisman with a nice dig, and that ends up getting saved, and a miscue by the Panthers. Point Mendota. (23-13). Mendota on top. This will be game point for Mendota coming up, 24-13. That ball goes into the net. Panthers pull within 10.
Yeah, I don't think you can sub.
Kaylor was going to, it'd be normal rotation for her to come out, but I think we're out of them. So Kaylor's going to serve 24-14.
There's a free ball that we're going to get. But even that one, that was put in a pretty good spot.
That ball blocked and out of bounds on the Panthers side, so that'll be a point for the Panthers, 24-15.
I've been really impressed with Mendota at the net so far this game. They definitely have controlled the net a lot better than what we have consistently, and it's led to some really, really easy good points for them.
And another kill at the net from the middle for Mendota, and they take game one, 25-15. Not only have the Panthers not lost many matches this year, they haven't lost many games this year. So for Mendota to pick up game one here is quite a feat.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, Mendota played great. Like they played really, really well. Once again, I know what Coach Bram's trying to do, which I think is a great thing, giving all the girls opportunities to do that and play on senior night. It's going to be interesting to see. We didn't see Elena Frank. We saw very little of Kaylor. Lauren really didn't get in the rotation very much. Ashland was out quite a bit of the game. It's going to be interesting to see how Coach Bram reorganizes her lineup here in the second game to see if we can get a little bit of momentum, get back where we need to get.
Maybe a quick update on some other action going on. The varsity, cross-country teams ran this past week. And the varsity girls finished 9th place as a team. Roz Mosier was the only medalist. She finished in 25th place. Varsity boys finished 6th as a team. Nathan Punk was also the only medalist for the boys side. He finished 19th. Gus Schultz just out of the medals at 29th. Fresh Soft also had a really good race. And I'll highlight that Braden Punk won the Fresh Soft race. The Fresh Soft team got 2nd place overall.
Yeah, cross country is really kind of coming into the last meet is on Saturday down in Peoria at Detwater Park, and then they have regionals the following week. So they're getting really close to the end of their season. I know that the girls have kind of been through some injuries. Sarah Link is back running, so everyone's excited that hopefully she's going to be able to get through some of her injuries and really start to finish the season really, really strong as we head into the most important races down the stretch. So our cross-country team has made regionals made it out of regionals into sectionals a ridiculous amount of years in a row. So it's going to be really interesting to see how we're able to finish strong, keep that kind of run alive. And I know that they're giving everything they can to make that happen.
Now, along with Sarah, Lexi Capel also not running in that race at the Columbus Day Invite in Amboy this past week. So hopefully they can both get back onto the field very, very, very soon. All right, we're getting ready to start game 2 here. Panthers trailing 1-0. Leah Milam will be doing the setting to start, and she'll start the serve.
That's a great start on how we want. We got a free ball. It's going to get us in system to our best hitter. That's exactly the start that we want. This is what kind of that we've come to expect. Hopefully put a tough serve on them, get them out of system, get a free ball, and then be able to run our offense really, really well.
Panthers strike first here in game 2, up 1-0.
Another great serve.
There's an ace for Leah. Panthers up 2-0 early. Across the front row for your Panthers, Kaylor, Ashlyn, and Eden. Ella, Bryn, and Leah also on the floor for the Panthers.
Another free ball. Perfect pass by Ella. Good spot there by Kaylor. Man, when you're letting these front row girls of Mendota, I'm really impressed. They are swinging really, really hard. And if we can't get the block there, our Panthers are going to be definitely at a disadvantage.
2-1 your score. Panthers on top. Oh, that ball's going to fall right to the middle. A little bit of a miss hit by Bryn there. And Mendota ties it up at 2. Another good serve by Mendota, and that'll be an ace.
Mendota is definitely feeling really, really good. As a coach, you like these matches to see what your team is mentally made of, because honestly right now, Mendota has nothing to lose. And our girls don't have anything to lose either, but that thought process of undefeated conference, senior night, all of those things play on your mind. So I'm really interested to see how our girls respond here the rest of game 2.
Miscue by Mendota there, turns the ball over. Ashlyn is serving. 3-3 your score early here in the game number 2. And a big hit by Aubrey.
I've been really impressed though. Mendota is getting to almost every ball, and they're putting it in position. But that was a great transition by our girls. Aubrey with a really good swing.
Ashlyn with another good serve.
Perfect pass by Bryn in system. Great back set. That was a really good swing by Kaylor. There's the net play. Oh.
Things going the way of the Mendota Trojans right now. I noticed on the back of their jerseys, it says Spikers. Are they the Trojans on the girls' side?
They are.
Okay, I wondered.
Unless they have a specific name change for their volleyball team.
Good decision there by Aubrey Heisman to let that ball go out of bounds from the serve. Panthers holding on to a slim 5-4 lead. That serve from Bryn just hits the top tape and falls back onto our side. 5-5 your score. Substitution for Mendota. We will be bringing you live football action tomorrow night from Erie High School, Wainheim Field. Panthers are going to take on Mendota. 2 days in a row we'll see this team.
The more that Mendota can kind of...
Leah up under the net there a little bit.
More that Mendota can play like this kind of, I don't want to say sloppy volleyball, but the more that they can keep the Panthers out of system, it definitely is playing in their favor right now.
And that's an ace for Mendota. And like you mentioned earlier, what do the Panthers have to lose? Certainly, you want to go undefeated. You want to win on senior night. We've already gone through sectional seedings. We've already got that established, right? So there's really nothing in the way of postseason that tonight's outcome is going to affect. It's just a matter of the pride and wanting to keep things on a roll at this point.
Yeah, and I also think, try to, now that you're in this spot, if Kaylee's ankle is still as tender as it is, is now just trying to find also a rotation that is going to work as we head into the postseason. So there definitely is a lot of things to play for tonight, now especially the rest of this match.
Wynn Rinkus and Aubrey Misfelt both checking into the game. And, excuse me, that point goes to Mendota. Mendota opening up a 2-point lead, 8-6.
Good pass by Aubrey to start. Quick to Lauren.
Haven't seen that out of Lauren yet tonight, but big arm, big swing. Point Panthers. 8-7. Ella Brooks will be your server. Good serve to the middle. And a big block at the net for Mendota.
They have definitely changed this game at the net so far in this contest. So we'll see how our Panthers are able to adjust off of it. There's a good job at the net.
That was Lauren, I believe, got her hands on that one.
Lauren and Aubrey tried to close that down. That was a big momentum switch right there. If that would have went down, it would have been a 3-point lead. Now it's back to 1.
Bryn out, Eden in to the front row. Lauren Abbott, your server.
There we go.
That ball will sail long for Mendota. The Panthers knotted up at 9s.
If we can get 3 or 4 more points here on a push by Lauren, kind of open up a little bit of breathing room, I think you're going to see our girls kind of take a sigh of relief. There's a great serve.
Finds the back left corner. And an ace for Lauren.
That's one area that I think Lauren's really improved this year. She had a lot of more opportunities to serve, and she's really worked hard at it. She's able to place it right where Coach Bram wants her to put it.
One right at the libero. Done that often tonight.
Good pass by Lauren. Quick to Eden.
Good save by Mendota.
Mendota's got 4 or 5 of those where it's just like throw the arms up and hopefully it gets it, and they have.
4 touches by Mendota will result in a point for the Panthers. Mendota will take timeout. Panthers up 11-9 right now. And Panthers on a little bit of a run. So tomorrow night, Panther football will take on these same Mendota Trojans. Panthers looking to extend their win streak to 4 and playing some really good football right now.
Yeah, really excited. Last week was kind of the first quarter was kind of both teams feeling each other out. And honestly, I thought Orion had the momentum early in the game. And then Lane Decker, I thought, came up with the biggest play of the game. Of that one we talked about the week before, where Gavin Adams made probably the biggest play of the game on that defensive stop on 4th down. Gavin picked the ball off, at the 5-yard line. We were down, 7-0 at that point. Gavin picked it off. It looks like they were going to go in, maybe up 2 scores. And then immediately Tristan gets a 67-yard run right after that. And honestly, after that, it was just our offensive line and defensive line completely dominated the football game after that. I thought it was great momentum heading into this week. I think Mendota is definitely a solid team. So I think it's going to be a really good game tomorrow night.
That ball into the net, yeah. And Tristan Hovey, the Scott's Player of the Week last week, 208 yards rushing, just an incredible night. Keegan Winkler also had a big night rushing, 170 yards. So just a lot of offense, a lot of just a good football game again. So come out and support your Panthers tomorrow night at Wayne Hine Field in Erie if you get a chance. If not, we'll be bringing that to you live here on Rock River Community Radio.
Yeah, super excited. Another opportunity to get better as a football team. Kind of overcome some adversity with some injuries. See some of the guys maybe step up that haven't had maybe as many opportunities as they would want. So just an exciting night.
13-9, your Panthers on a bit of a run, even coming out of this timeout. And there's another one.
It all starts with Lauren. I think we were down 2 when Lauren started to serve, or actually down 1, and Lauren's put it in perfect spots where Mendota's not been able to make a pass. And once again, they're out of system, allowing us to be in system. We're really, really good, and we'll see if Lauren can keep extending it. That's exactly a great start that we want. There we go.
And yet another point for the Panthers, 15-9. And I'll draw your attention to the top right of your screen, folks. Those are your high school student section over there. Just having a fun time. See many of them are dressed up. Looks like that's a little Eden down there in the front row with the big head.
Every time I watch back or I look over there, Eden's big smile with the curly hair on top. I just almost can't contain myself.
I love that there's so much support for volleyball. All right, another point for the Panthers, 16-9. Keep it running, Lauren.
Another great serve. Out of system. Oh, Eden with a good pass. And we get another point from that.
When Eden's setting and Ashland's getting a kill off of that, things are starting to move your way.
It's amazing to see just the difference in just facial expressions where EP was kind of struggling confidence-wise, things that were going on. No smiles, really. Mendota was having an absolute blast, and now it's kind of flip-flops where EP is definitely on a roll right now, and Mendota is kind of questioning some of the things that they're doing.
Finally, the Mendota able to break one off there, 17-10. They'll be serving.
It's a good push by Ashland in the back, but allows them to get in. Oh.
Big break for
we'll
Panthers there. Eden with a spike from the middle, got blocked.
Nice touch at the nice try.
Ella with an attempted dig there, and that ball goes out of bounds. Point to the Trojans. 17-11. Panthers up 6 at this point, trailing 1-0.
That was a perfect pass by Ella.
Good job by Wynn there to recognize Mendota just a little bit out of spots and dumped one over. Kaler coming in, Wynn coming out.
Really good recognition that time.
Leah coming in. Aubrey Misfelt checking out. Leah will be your server and setter. Good serve, and that'll be an ace for Leah.
That's been the big difference in this game. It's completely turned the game around. Lauren serves. I don't think we've missed a serve. I probably just jinxed us after this timeout. That's how it usually works with announcers. But our girls have done a great job of getting that first serve in, and not just getting it in, putting it in a tough spot where Mendota's not able to handle it, and then that's been allowed us to go on this run.
You mentioned the tough regional that we're in, and I did a little bit of homework today and looked at our sectional. And so we will, if we make the run, all right, let's talk through that. If we make it out of our regional, we would end up playing in the sectional semis, the Monmouth-Roseville regional winner. And in that Monmouth-Roseville regional, you've got Eureka at 25-5 and El Paso Gridley at 18-10. If El Paso Gridley sounds familiar to you, they should. They're the team that knocked the Panthers out of the sectional finals last year. And so what sweet revenge that would be if we were to get matched up with them. and knock them out.
And the best part is sectional is at Port Byron.
It is.
So it's about an 8-minute trip down Route 2. So, the girls are going to have to play some really good volleyball to get there. But if they are able to somehow sneak past that, great opportunity just down the road in a gym that we're really familiar with incredible fan support. It could be a lot of fun.
That's set to the net for Mendota. A little too long. Kaler able to knock that thing down onto Mendota's side. Point to the Panthers. 20-11. Leah continues serving. And we'll call that an ace for Leah. 21-11.
That was close. That one might have got past the back line, but we'll take it.
On the others, well, we'll talk about that here at the end of this game. A little shorter serve there and a good one. And another ace for Leah as that ball falls out of bounds. And Mendota will substitute.
This is what we were expecting right off the bat. And it's fun to see the Panthers respond in a big way here in game 2. It's a great pass by Bryn right to Ashley.
That's in system.
That is in system. We've seen that a lot the last couple of years. That's Panther volleyball right there.
23-11. Leah continuing her serve. Lily with the dig from the back row.
Really good pass by Bryn. Oh.
And that ball is going to get pushed out of bounds by Ashlyn. It's still hard for me to understand how that's not a throw. Just watching, remembering my girls from back in the day, right?
It's changed so much.
Yeah. 23-12. Ava Beach is the server for Mendota. Kaler with a little dump over the net, handled by Mendota. And a good play by Mendota with the kill, 23-13. Would have liked to have seen Kaler go after that one.
Yep. I'm going to be honest with you, Scott. I'm really impressed when Mendota is able to get a really good pass in a set. They have some people at the net that can really attack and control the net. It's been fun to watch these girls compete.
It's difficult to understand how they're 0-8 in the conference, and I think they have just 6 wins on the season.
It's a good dig by Leah. Another perfect spot.
Roll over the net by Ashlyn.
There's a lot of tipping right now.
There is.
There's
a big block. Kaler and Eden in the front. I think Kaler was the one that got her hands on that one. And that'll bring up game point for your Panthers. Ella will check out, Aubrey Heisman in. And Ashlyn will be serving.
Ashlyn didn't play against Newman because her knee was just tweaked a little bit. She is moving really well on it tonight. I would say that it's probably pretty good.
Did I hear that might have happened at a haunted house?
I won't confirm nor deny.
Hey, that happens. You're a kid, and things like that just happen. And that tip by the Panthers falls inbounds, and that game number 2 goes to your Panthers, 25-13. We're all knotted up at 1. Coach, I wanted to talk about the other side of that Riverdale sectional, and that's the Princeton Regional and the Mercer County Regional. Out of the Princeton Regional, the 2 top seeds are Sherrard, who currently are 25-4-1, and the last team to beat EP. And the 3 seed is Princeton at 19-13. Out of the Mercer County Regional, and these 2 regionals will play each other, and we would end up seeing them in the sectional final if we get that far. A couple of tough teams that we would not have seen so far this year. IVC, Illinois Valley Central, 18-7, but play bigger schools.
Yep. And
Peoria and Notre Dame coming in with a record of 20-12. They're the 4 seed. IVC is the number 1 seed on that side of the sectional. So some tough competition to get us to that super sectional.
Like everything that we have talked about, when you get to the postseason, doesn't matter if it's playoff football, doesn't matter if it is playoff volleyball, you're going to see some really, really quality teams. And once you get to the sectional, you're going to see the cream of the crop. Like, you're going to see the best of the best. Definitely best of the best is in this area of volleyball, in my opinion. We saw it kind of last year where El Paso Gridley went all the way down to state. I really think the teams that come out of our sectional this year probably have another great opportunity to get all the way to state. So, once again, it's just for the Panthers, if we're able to get past the Rock Falls Regional against some really, really good competition, being in Riverdale, I think is a big advantage for us, how close it is for us. But we're going to play incredible competition. So it's just as fun. Like, this is the type of games that you want to play in.
And while you were just talking about that, a phrase just came to mind. I think it was 2012 when the EP Panther baseball team made it down to state. And their motto for that entire year was, "Why not us?"
Yep.
And as you were just talking through that, why not us?
Yep.
Listen, we're the number 1 seed in this sectional.
Yep.
And we're 30-3. We've got the best record of anybody that I looked at in this sectional. And so, yeah, make us be the team to come after us, be scared of us,
Yep.
and play like that.
Yep. And once again, if we can get healthy here in the next 2 weeks, because that's basically what it's going to come down to, all of next week, and then we'll start after that, the regional play on a Tuesday night. So just really, really great opportunity for our girls. Get better every day in practice. Keep pushing each other. I think we talked about this before. I think our practices, from what Coach Brama said, are a battle every day. And anytime that your practices can be just as competitive, if not more competitive than games, definitely gives you the advantage moving forward.
All right, we're getting set to start game number 3. Kaylee Keegan is going to start off as our server. Ella Brooks in the back. Bryn Brown in the back row as well. Looks like Kaylor, Ashlyn, and Eden will start in the front row for the Panthers.
There's a good start. Not exactly what we wanted, but led to a great result.
Second serve, another good one, and that's going to get into the net. And an ace for the Panthers, 2-0 here early in game number 3.
Kaylee's showing some big heart right now. I know she wants to compete and play. I would say she's probably not even 50%, and her first 2 serves have been just spot on.
And that one will fall onto the Panther side after a couple of suspect hits. We'll just say that. 2-1 your score. Mendota. Kaylee will check out. Leo will check in. And just trying to get Kaylee a little bit of action on senior night there.
Absolutely.
Great
absolutely.
to see. Bryn with the dig, and that's into the net. Uncharacteristic for a Bryn receive.
Yep, that was a good serve.
Bryn, again, leading the conference in digs coming into the night with 318. Just been outstanding in that libero position all year.
Definitely has a nose for the ball. Reads it off the hands really well, and is usually really, really consistent. Just like that. Knows exactly where she's at, knows the trajectory and the speed, and decides to let it go. Point Panthers.
Ella Brooks will check out. Aubrey Heisman in. Also in conference leaders, we'll just talk through that real quick. Hitting percentage, Lauren is second in the conference with a 362 percentage. Rate, first is at 430. Kills, Lauren's sitting in third place with 208 kills. Leaders at 225. And in total blocks, Lauren's in second with 55. The leaders at 61. So, you know, as I looked through that, I was just completely impressed with the fact that we are as good as we are, sitting undefeated in the conference, and yet we're not in front in those statistically in those categories.
Yeah, that tells you how deep our team is, and how, in my opinion, why we're one of the better teams in the area, because we can spread it out. We don't just have to go to Lauren, not just Ashton. We got Eden, we got Kaylor, we got, once again, Elena Frank, who hasn't even played tonight. Like, we have a lot of opportunities. Aubrey Heisman, a lot of opportunities to attack in a lot of different ways.
4-3 your score. Panthers on top. Eden with a backside swing. Long set to this
Nice
outside.
spot by Aubrey. That was a really good get by them. Now we're in system. Back set to Ashlyn.
I think
that was
she
a
is
really
our
good
best best hitter from the middle there. Ooh, good save by. Oh, and it's a miscommunication between Kaylor Eden, and that ball falls to the ground on the Panther side.
Who's number 11 for Mendota?
That is Mariah Elam.
And what grade is she in?
She is a junior.
Okay, she has brought a spark to Mendota. Every time that she's in, she is picking the girls up. She has a huge swing, and she just had great opportunity.
Panthers with the point there, 5-4. Bryn the server.
Nice job by Lauren.
A solo blocker up front, puts her hands on it, knocks it down.
Just perfect timing, understanding where the ball is coming from. Just a great job. That was huge momentum for our Panthers. Great spot by Bryn. Ooh, that was a really good pass, though.
Number 11, like you said, is a very solid hitter for Mendota.
Yeah, Mariah.
Good
big
vertical
smile
and long.
too. Absolutely, yeah. Big smile too. She's having a lot of fun out there tonight.
Haven't seen Elena Frank at all tonight.
Oh,
that ball just out of bounds. Good decision by the Panthers. A tough one to make.
Good thing they had their hair tied back.
Wynn will check in. Kaylor out. Leah will check out. Aubrey Misfeld in. Elena, just a sophomore for our Panthers, has been a big cog in the wheel for our Panther program.
Absolutely.
But not seeing the floor yet tonight. Aubrey
Big
Heisman
swing
with a
by
big
Aubrey.
swing. That'll be a point to the Panthers. 8-5.
If Wynn can get a couple more here, extend the lead to 5 or 6, give us a little breathing room, I think we'll continue to put pressure on Mendota. Nice serve by Wynn.
Free ball.
Yep.
Good decision by Ashlyn to let that fall out of bounds.
Those are the ones that you're like, okay, this is an easy ball. Should I take it? And then you let it go, and then when it goes out, I think there's more of a sigh of relief, like, oh, thank goodness I made the right call. That's kind of what Ashlyn's face looked like at that point.
Mendota, coach, wasting no time, doesn't want this one to get away from him, and takes their first time out. So again, a reminder, next Monday is the final regular season game for the Panthers, and that's at home right here at Provincetown High School, and we'll be taking on the Morrison Phillies. And we'll have that game, bringing it to you live on Rock River Community Radio. But if I'm being honest, I'd rather see your faces right here in the stands.
Absolutely.
If you get a chance, come on out, support your Lady Panthers. But if not, certainly tune in. We'll bring you that broadcast.
Once again, I just love to see the stands packed by people from both communities, just rallying behind these girls and all the work that they put in. They put together a great season, and the more that we can support them, the better.
Wynn had to come a little ways for that set. A little miss hit by Mendota, but falls into the right spot, and that'll be a point for the Trojans.
Here's where our passing, I think, can separate us. If we can continue to get good passes, we have opportunity to extend this. That was not what we wanted on that pass, but I think that we'll be ready for the next couple.
Panthers still holding on to a 2-point lead, 9-7. We'll go at Aubrey Heisman in the back row. Good set. And Warren with a left-handed little push over the net. Timing just not quite there with her and Wynn. And the down referee says that ball landed out of bounds. Point to Mendota. Such a fickle thing, the timing between a hitter and a setter.
Yep. and also the height of the ball. I think that time Lauren, once again, because of what they're doing in the front row with the blocks, I think Lauren knew the set was just a little bit too low, so she had to try to go around the block instead of hitting it, straight down the middle, and that's why she pushed it just a little bit to the left.
Coach Bram's going to move 4 to the right side. I think the Panthers got lucky with rotation there. That could have gotten called.
Good tip by Lauren.
Ella Brooks will check back in. Aubrey Heisman out. Ella will serve.
Nice pass.
Good block by Lauren, and not able to save it. Good attempt there by Aubrey Misfeld on the dig, but just a half a step late. Game knotted up at 10s.
All right.
Here in game number 3. Free ball over to Mendota.
Nice.
The down referee is going to call Lauren.
We don't even have a 10. She called a 10. We don't even have 10.
Going to call Lauren in the net. I think that was a bad call. Mendota takes their first lead of this game, 11-10.
Great pass by Bryn.
Yeah, and a good decision by Wynn there. Pushes it over the net on a quick hit, or a quick set, excuse me. Knots it up at 11. Eden in to the front row. Bryn out. Lauren serving, and hopefully we can see that same output that Lauren had the last time she was in this rotation.
It's a good start. Well, this is the rotation that kind of gave us the lead. Mariah from Mendota, number 11. She's out of the rotation here, and this is where we're able to kind of make a push when Mariah's been in for Mendota. It's been tough sledding for the Panthers a little bit. So in this situation, this is what we want. Lauren has put 2 perfect serves right now. Honestly, I think Lauren has kind of changed the complexion of the game both times. And it's crazy, not at the net hitting or blocking, but from the serve line. And so that's great to see for the Panthers.
And another ace. And I want to highlight something. You mentioned, this is the rotation where Mariah's out. That's the strength of the Panthers this year, is they don't have a weakness in the rotation, and they're continually going at you. And whereas Mendota right now is they're just in a weak spot in that rotation, and a lot of teams are that way, right?
Yep. When they don't have number 4 is their second best hitter. Nice cover by Ashlyn. That was a great job. Laylee, it looks like, is number 4 from Mendota. Her and Mariah are definitely their best hitters, and right now she's in the back row, and Mariah's on the bench, and this is kind of where we made our push the first game and where we're making our push here in the second. Nice pass by Lauren. That is really, really good.
Good dig by the libero for Mendota. That'll save it. Free ball over to the Panthers.
Try her again. Oh, Lauren with a back row attack.
Don't get to see that very often from Lauren, but that was effective. And Mendota coach says, hey, let's stop some momentum. 16-11, and the Trojans will take their second and final timeout here in game number 3. Fun.
This has been a fun fall, and the reason why it's been a fun fall is, in my opinion, consistently all across the board in every sport, we've had a lot of student athletes that have put a lot of time and effort into getting better, showing up in the weight room, putting in extra reps, running extra miles, getting extra swings, both on the volleyball court and on the golf course. It's just fun. Our conference is one of the most difficult conferences, in my opinion, in the area, top to bottom. And this is how we need to be competitive, is our athletes putting in the time And I think we have a blueprint looking at these, especially senior group, on what it takes for 4 years to get there. And hopefully, the classes underneath them will continue to put that work in.
All right, back to action. Lauren continuing to serve up 16-11 here in game number 3. And she'll start it off with an ace out of the timeout.
If you would have asked me, is Lauren going to have a big night before the night started, I would say yes, absolutely. If you would have told me it was from the service line, I don't know if I would have believed that. She's doing a great job.
And that ball sails wide left. And that ends Lauren's service. She'll check out. 17-12 the score. Bryn in. Eden checks into the front row with the rotation. Aubrey Misfelt, Winrinkus, and Eden in the front row. Ella, Ashlyn, and Bryn in the back row. A good job by the Lady Panthers just to keep that one alive. And ends up with the point.
We'll take it.
Now the things that were going right for the Trojans earlier are now going right for the Panthers. Kaler in, Wynn out, Kaylee in, and Aubrey out. Kaylee would be your server.
It's good to see Kaylee running on it. You can see that she's definitely gingerly running on it, but I love to see her at least being able to run and jump and make good contact.
Big block at the net. Taylor and Eden. Point Panthers, 19-12.
Laley's back in the front, the other big hitter for Mendota. That was a big block to keep the momentum on our side.
Ashlyn trying to get a quick point there. Able to get received by Mendota.
Nice touch at the net by Mendota. Nice job.
Spike from just past the 10-foot line goes out of bounds for Mendota. Kayla maintains serve.
Yeah, it was all set up by Ashlyn. I know it wasn't a swing, but it was a push that just got them out of system enough that we were able to take advantage of it after that.
That ball fails to clear the net. That'll be point. Mendota, substitutions for both teams. 16, Leah Milam coming back in for Kaylee. Lily Swato's trying to come in, but a little late. She'll have to sit this one out. Ella with the receive there. Block off the hands of Kaler and Eden, but falls to the ground. Point to Mendota. Now Lily will check in, Ella out.
I'd really like to get a side out here and then hopefully get the last 4 points before Mariah comes back in, because she's set to come back in on the next side out by Mendota. There we go.
Break for the Panthers. Into the net is the serve.
And come on, Ash.
Aubrey Heisman in. Lily out. Savannah Wubin in. Ashlyn Johnson out. Savannah will be your server. Coach Bram not afraid to put players in key situations that may not have usually been in there.
There you go.
That ball tipped.
Nope. Out of bounds. We'll take it.
Yeah, I think the replay will show that one might have got tipped at the net but didn't get called. And fortunate break for the Panthers. 22-14, Savannah will continue to serve, and that ball not off the hands quite right for Savannah and falls into the net. 22-15. And in comes Mariah, the big hitter for Mendota. Lena Cope set the serve for Mendota.
Take that one.
That ball sails out of bounds. (23-15), just a couple of points here remaining for your Panthers to come from behind and take this victory from the Trojans. Bryn Brown, your server. Serves it to the back row. Good serve.
Thankfully, that was a little bit of an overpass. Man, she is just really good at the net.
Good block by Maria from Mendota at the front there to block Lauren's attempted kill.
And once again, like, not a bad set, but for Lauren, she just needs it just a little bit higher. And right now, just not being able to work with Leah and Wynn, the sets are just a little low, and it's hard for her to get the attack that she wants.
That swing by Aubrey Heisman into the net. 23-17, Panthers holding on to a 6-point lead. Panthers giving a free ball over to the Trojans. They give one right back, fortunately.
Good pass by Savannah.
Mariah throwing one to the back row. And not a throw not called, and Coach Bram wanting one there. 23-18. Panthers still have both timeouts to burn if they need it.
I would say if they get one more, Coach Bram's probably going to want to regather the troops here.
And a miss hit off the serve there, and match point upcoming for the Panthers. Wynn will check in. Kaler out. Aubrey Misfeld in. Leah out. Wynn will serve for us here on match point, up 24-18. Aubrey, Lauren, and Aubrey in the front row. And that ball from Wynn sails just long.
Here's where our pass has to be perfect to get in system, get a good attack, finish it off.
That ball's going to fall to the ground. 24-20. Ashland's going to check in. Savannah Wubin's going to come out. Still match point for your Panthers. Aubrey with the set to the net. It's a good one. And Lauren is going to finish this thing off with a big kill.
That's exactly how we want to finish off senior night. Overall, great night for the Panthers. You know, able to really celebrate the seniors. Have a lot of them get a lot of opportunities to play in front of their home crowd on senior night. Just really, really good momentum. Undefeated conference season for the second year in a row for our Panthers. Back-to-back conference champions. Just a lot of work over the last 6, 7, 8 years to be able to be in this position, and just excited for the next step starting next week.
Panthers move to 31-3 on the season. They're going to take on Morrison Monday night right here at Provincetown High School. Come on out and support them. If not, we'll be here bringing it to you live. Again, congratulations to all of our seniors tonight, to Lauren Abbott, to Bryn Brown, Sage Froliger, Shelby Hodgett, Aubrey Heisman, Eden Jensen, Ashlyn Johnson, Kaylee Keegan, Aubrey Misfelt, Lily Swatos, Savannah Wubin. Great night of volleyball.
You out of
Congratulations.
breath?
Yeah, there's
a lot of
them.
seniors.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen that many seniors on a team in a long time. And once again, game of volleyball, you can play 6 at a time. Just, I'm so impressed with the work ethic, with the great teammates that they are. Just riding this incredible run that we've had the last 2 years. A lot of things can get in the way and distract a team, and I've been very impressed how everyone has a specific role. They do it great. If it wasn't for all 11 of them, we wouldn't be in this position, even though maybe 8 or 9 of them, consistently get to play. It takes not only them, but everybody in the program to just continue to push them to a high level. So just so happy for them. A great night in front of a packed house. Exactly what you want on senior night.
And also want to extend congratulations to Ava Graw, Izzy Johnston, Michelle Nosker, and Taylor Richmond, the senior golf gals. Tremendous season. And best of luck to all of you as you move on to your winter sports and on to the rest of the things that you're going to do in life. Looking for great things. I think that's a wrap for tonight.
I agree. I appreciate it, Scott. Another great night.
Yep. We will see you Monday night. Until then, take care and God bless.
Great job, buddy.
Yep.
I appreciate you.
Yep. Are you free Monday night?
What? Yeah. Yep.
How about the postseason?
What?
How about the postseason?
Yeah.